Hello and welcome to At Home with Jane, Lynn, and Jeff. I'm Jane Lynn.
And I'm Jeff.
We are so glad you're here today. Today we are in our son William's playroom, and we spent many years in here. As you know, we homeschooled him, teaching him how to connect with us and be excited to be in our world. And we're going to show you some of the ways we did that today by doing 2 science experiments. But there is something extra special. Today, we're actually going to be doing the science experiments with his class at school. While we're streaming on Facebook Live, they're watching, and so they're going to interact with us. And that's probably the first time ever on Facebook Live history that a parent has been doing this with their child at school, wouldn't you think?
I gotta believe it's
up there. It's pretty cool. So we're so excited that Secondary 3 is here, and we want to say hello to Will and all his friends and his teachers and aides. And because we want to respect their privacy, we're not going to say their names, but we're really excited that they're here. And when they actually join, they're going to hop on and say hi so that we know they're here. So we have, like I said, we're going to do 2 experiments today. And these are ones that we have had so much fun doing. They're simple, they're easy, and our hope is that you as a parent can even show this to your kids to have a fun activity to do with them, and you can do these experiments together. So I see someone joined us, and we just welcomed our son Will's class from Secondary 3.
Hey, welcome, Will.
And I hope that that's who's here. If it's you guys, please say hi to us so we know that you're here, because we have a few things we want to talk to you about as we go through with our experiments. So we're just going to give you a minute while we make sure we have all of our stuff in line. Okay, got it. Where's the... Okay, perfect. All right, let me just check because I don't see anybody saying hi or that they're here. So we are going to assume that you guys are here, and we're going to get started. Like I said, these are our favorite experiments, and whenever we do an activity, we always base it on one of Will's motivations, and he loves bubbles and water, and so we're going to make lava come out of, you probably can't see it because of the vinegar, we're going to make lava come out of this volcano.
Woohoo!
I know. You don't have to have this like fancy volcano, we just happen to have it, but you can even just use a regular cup. So that's a trick we use things around the house and not get too hung up on the fact that it has to be, you know, a perfect volcano. But what we're going to do is we are going to put some ingredients in here, and I see they're here. Hi!
Hello!
Hello, Secondary 3.
Hey, Will. Glad to see you, buddy.
Good to see all the students there and the teachers and aides. We're so glad that you joined us, and we have just made an introduction telling everyone watching what we're doing. And we are really going to have fun today because we're going to do 2 experiments with you guys. And we are going to ask you to participate by answering some questions. So it's kind of like when y'all do activities on the smart board, but you may not actually go to the board. You may be showing or telling your teacher the answer. So the 2 experiments today are making lava come out of a volcano, and then we're going to talk about polymers, which I'll show you in a minute. So are you ready for the lava? I
am so pumped for this.
I'm so excited too. I'm sorry, you just have to make me laugh. So, all right, so we just said lava is going to come out of the volcano. So the first question is, and I'm going to let the teachers decide, whoever the first student is. I've given you some cards. So if you could ask the student to tell you or show you what comes out of the volcano. Is it lava or is it oil?
Ooh.
And don't say anything.
Can I make like the clock sound? Like tick, tock, tick, no.
And when you're ready, you can type it in. We're just going to give you a minute because we know it takes a little time.
I'm checking my phone. Maybe it's my phone we're supposed to check. Hold on.
All right. So if there's not an answer, you can also just say, no answer. All right, so in the interest of time, when you get an answer, if you get an answer, write it down and we're going to celebrate that, but we're going to move forward because I don't see one right now on the screen. So let's ask Dad. All right, Dad. Oh, wait. There's an answer. Lava!
Da, 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 da.
That's right. Congratulations. That's the right answer. So lava is going to come out of the volcano. And we're going to have fun showing you what that's going to look like. So lava is created by a chemical reaction from the 3 ingredients that we're going to use. And we're going to use liquid detergent, which is this. Want to hold that? Baking soda and a little bit of vinegar. Okay? So this is going to create a chemical reaction. Please tell me one ingredient that we are going to use in making this lava. And Jeff, I'm going to ask you to hold this.
Okay.
So this is the second question. And your choices are one of the 3 ingredients I just told you. Is it vinegar or is it rain? Do you why don't you go ahead and get that ready?
Do you want me to, where do I put it in? Just right in there? All right.
But not yet, just get it ready. All right, and when you're ready to give us the answer, we will definitely celebrate you. In the meantime, we're slowly getting ready.
Ooh, that dish liquid's coming to the thing. Should I start putting some drops in, Mom?
Maybe you can slowly put 8 drops.
8. 1, 2.
I think that's 8.
Woo! Bubbles. 3, 4. Another bubble. 5, 6.
Great. Okay. All right. Do we have an answer, you guys?
7.
So tell or show your teacher. No, is the answer vinegar or rain? Gee, I wonder if you know the answer. Were you listening? No. I bet you're going to get it right because he doesn't even remember.
I was thinking about drinking some tea, actually.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I've taken this part of the volcano off because as you see, it's kind of broken, and that's okay. At least you could see it looks like a volcano. And we are going to put all the ingredients in here so you can see it even better, okay? So, now, I think, let's move on. So, Jeff has just put in the 8 drops. I'm going to move this so you can see it. The 8 drops in here. Can you now please put in, how about 3 tablespoons of baking soda in here?
Tablespoons.
Yeah, a lot.
The big one.
The big ones, that's right. I see you guys are back. We lost you for a little while. That's okay. That happens.
The big one. 1.
It's 1.
Count along if you want in the classroom. 2. And
3. Excellent. Wow, that's a lot. Can you see? It's got a lot in there. This is going to make a, well, I think it's going to make a big reaction.
woohoo!
So, now, if you wouldn't mind putting in a few drops of red color so we can really see it come out.
How many drops?
However many you want, you got to open it first.
Oh, okay. Will it all come off, or is it just...
You unscrew. There you go.
Ah. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect. Great idea. We'll see what happens. Which leads me actually to the next thing I want to talk about. When you do a science experiment, you always make a hypothesis. Now, do you know what a hypothesis is? Do you remember?
I think it's something that you say, what is going to happen, basically.
Yeah, like a guess.
Yeah, cool.
So let's guess or make a hypothesis about what's going to happen when we pour the vinegar into this that has baking soda and dish liquid.
Ooh,
What?
I know. Will should know, too, since Dad's involved. Big mess.
Wait. Okay, so see, he's so excited, he went ahead of you. We're going to ask the students to do this. I'm going to give you
okay.
I'm going to give you a chance, too.
All right.
So, to the next student, we have a question for you, and your teacher's going to give you a choice. What's going to happen when we mix the vinegar into this? Because we talked about a chemical reaction kind of makes something happen.
Ooh.
But do you think nothing will happen? Or do you think something will come out of the volcano? So show or tell your teacher, and your teacher will write it for us. We already know what Jeff thinks is going to happen. But we want to know what you think is going to happen. So, let's see. Okay, great. So you think nothing is going to happen. Wait, thank you so much for telling us that. Let's see. Okay, we need half a cup.
I'm going to let you measure this because I'm not wearing my reading glasses.
Okay. That is about half a cup. Yes, perfect.
Okay.
All right, so wait, we want to make sure you can see this. So let's move it over here. Sorry, it's a little loud. All right, pour.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
Can you see? That was amazing. That's a chemical reaction.
Oh yeah. You know what? It needed more red dye is my new hypothesis.
Okay, well that's a great point. What I was going to tell you is you can do this over and over again, and you can change the ingredients.
Really?
Yes, you can change the ingredients, and then each time make a new hypothesis or guess to see what's going to happen.
Wow.
That's the fun thing about science, right? All right, so I'm just going to move this, and we're going to move on to the next experiment. So
Ooh,
give me a second.
killer.
All right.
Actually, I'm going to move that.
Because he knows I'll probably step on it. But one reason we are here, we're in your fun room, your playroom, is because we allow anything to happen in here. We have cushy floors. If things spill or make a mess, it doesn't matter. So we have a place where we can just have fun and not worry. All right, so Jeff's my assistant today because I do a lot of these experiments. So he's letting me teach you all about it. Oh, that. Can't take the boy out of the man. All right, so now, wait, that makes a lot of noise though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so now we're going to learn about polymers. That is a big word, polymers. But polymers are what's holding this bag together. And, yep, they hold the bag together. And the polymer chains work together to keep the water inside. All right, so the polymers keep the water inside. Are you ready for your next question? Don't leak it yet. Leak, that was a pun. All right, so this is the next question, question number 4 for the students. What will happen? What do the polymers do? Do they keep the water in the bag? Do they let water come out of the bag?
Ooh.
So while the student is thinking and will tell or show the teacher, you think about it.
I can think about it?
Think about it. And then you're going to get a chance to answer.
No way.
Yes. Maybe.
Depends on how sloppy my pouring is.
All right, so remember the choice is keep the polymers, keep the water in the bag. We have an answer. We guess that it will let the water come out. Wow.
That's what I'm guessing too.
That you and Jeff or Dad are thinking the same thing. Actually, the polymers keep the water in the bag.
Can we see that? Maybe we...
Let's show you what we're talking about.
All right.
So why don't we pour over this bucket? You might not see it.
Well, see, and part of the reason I said it would let the water come out of the bag, I thought Jane Lynn was going to have me pour, in which case a lot of the water would have come out of the bag.
We got it?
Yeah.
All right.
I got it.
It gets heavier than you think. All right.
All right. Ooh, yeah. So do I close it, or what do I do here?
You gotta zip it closed.
All right. If I get wet, I'm complaining to the good folks at Ziploc.
All right. So you got that?
Yep.
Perfect. Now, for this experiment, we are going to see just how tough these polymers are. Okay, can you put it down a little bit, please? Not yet.
Nope.
That's okay. He doesn't want to show me. Hi. So what are we going to do? We are going to take these really sharp pencils. And you know what we're going to do?
I get to stab you with them?
No, we're going to push it through the bag.
Okay.
We're going to put it through the bag. So let's make a hypothesis. Right? We just said the polymers keep the water in the bag. But now we're going to take a sharp pencil and poke it through the bag.
No way.
What do you think is going to happen?
This
All right?
is going to be fun.
So this is your next question. Question number 5 is, what will happen when I put the pencil through the bag? Will water come out of the bag, or will water stay in the bag? So tell or show your teacher your answer. Will water come out of the bag? Stay in the bag? All right, we have an answer. Says it stays in the bag.
No way.
Well, let's see. Thank you so much. I see that was Will. Thank you. And we're not going to say everybody's name. We want to say hi to everybody, but we know we want to respect your privacy. But since Will's our son, thank you for telling us he's the one who said it. All right, I'm going to take a really sharp pencil. Ready? We're going to go right through the bag. Wait, they can't see. That's too high.
Oh.
Right, a little bit lower. Can you see? There's nothing coming out. The water stayed in the bag. That's the polymers.
Can we try that again?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Why don't you try it? I'll hold it.
Can I do it really quick, or do I have to do it really slow?
Do whatever you want and let's see.
I did a lot quicker than you. Wow.
You see? Why don't you do another one?
This is fun. Wow, this is pretty cool. I did that one kind of sideways.
Yeah, you can make
Yeah. How about we try going? Let's do one really fun.
Oh wow! All the way through the bottom of the bag. Wow.
No way.
Check it out. All right, kids. Now, why did the water stay in the bag? This is up to you.
Because we're really good at playing with pencils.
Will knows this. I'm going to tell everyone else. Never listen to him. Okay? Never listen to him. He's not going to give you the right answer. Why did the water stay in the bag? Polymer or because of the baking soda? So tell your teacher or show your teacher why you think the water stayed in the bag. polymers, baking soda. All right, we have an answer. Oh, someone said baking soda. Wow, I'm so glad that you remembered. We talked a lot about baking soda. But if you remember, the baking soda was this, and we put it in our volcano. Actually, the answer is the polymers. It's this one, the polymer, because the chain reaction that takes place when you poke the pencil through the bag is that the polymers surround the pencil to keep the water inside.
Wow.
Isn't that cool? That's a great science experiment. Now,
Even through the bottom.
even through the bottom, doesn't matter where you poke it, as long as you poke it through and the water and the polymers are at work, holding the water inside. So we have one more hypothesis, okay?
I'm just going to put that down in the bucket here.
All right, that's fine. It's heavy, so you can take a rest for a minute.
For a minute?
For a minute. All right.
All right.
All right, so the next question, this is question number 7, is we are now going to take the pencils out of the bag.
Can I hold it over your head while we do that?
Sure. So I told you. All right, so when we take the pencils out of the bag, what is going to happen? What is your hypothesis or your guess? Will the water stay in the bag? Will the water come out? So tell or show your teacher if you think the water will stay in the bag or the water comes out. This is the most fun part. The next part. Out of the bag. All right.
I think it's going to stay in the bag, so what I think you should do...
Just put it on my head?
No. You go ahead and pull that pencil. I don't think any water's coming out of this thing.
No, come on. But it's crazy. All right, so thank you for answering. Let's see if the water comes out of the bag.
I'm going to pull the bottom one out. I think that's the easiest one, don't you?
Yeah, do it. Do you see? You were right. The water came out of the bag. Why don't you put it down? Well, actually, let's take one more out and see if the same thing happens.
All right, I'll take the side one out. Whoop.
I'll take one out.
Uh-oh. Well, might as well take them all out. It'll go quicker.
Ta-da! All right, now you can put it down. Perfect. So the reason is the water came out of the bag is there was a hole, there was a break in that chain of polymers. So thank you very much for answering that question. And I only have one more question for you guys. You've been awesome participating, and we have had a lot of fun sharing this with you and interacting with you this way. I'm going to ask you one final question. If you would show or tell me which of these 2 experiments was your favorite experiment today. Did you like best the bag with the pencils or the volcano?
Ooh, tough choice.
This can be a group decision or one person or the teachers, whatever. Volcano!
Hey!
Who doesn't like a good lava volcano? We like that one too. In fact, that's why my volcano fell apart, because we've done it so many times. Gosh, so what do you think? Did you have fun?
I had a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun too. So normally we talk to parents and talk about different things. Last week we talked about how to get ready for trick-or-treating. So so we had a lot of fun, and I know that a lot of kids had a lot of fun last week trick-or-treating. And we also, Jeff and I, had a great time talking, Will, with your teachers yesterday and learning all the wonderful things that you're doing. And we're so proud of you, and we're so proud of all of you, all the students who are working so hard and doing great things. Yeah, it is great. And this was just a random idea that we would do this together yesterday, but thank you for moving your schedule to join us because it was really special, and I hope you had fun. Yeah.
Bye.
So Secondary 3 and Will and everybody, bye. Thank you for joining. We hope to see you again soon. And to those parents and other people who are watching who are not from Will's class, again, we were just doing some science experiments to show some games and activities that are easy to do that you can do with your children. You can even just show this video to your kids and have something educational and fun for them to watch. We've had fun, like we said.
Yes.
And was there anything else you'd like to say before we say goodbye?
Nope, just have a great weekend.
Yeah, have a great week and weekend. And we look forward to seeing you next Tuesday at 12:30 on At Home with Jane, Lynn, and Jeff. Bye.
Bye.